access and download. Then call our customer service on 072 500 000, and within a short period of time, our agent will help you for the onboarding process.
Wow, no time to waste. Let me do this right away.
Oh yes, start making money today from anywhere in Sierra Leone. For more inquiries, contact our customer service on 072 500 000. With BNB POS, you shop in your pockets.
You then look for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and boku other thing them. All the 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card. But do not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw your winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So know now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. Remember, say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
In a world where brands, businesses are struggling to capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our clients' target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions, we know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions, what works.
Alright, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick TV, Channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM. That's radio in the eastern part of Freetown. You can listen to yourself through Choice FM and, of course, via Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. The National Teachers Registration exercise has just been concluded, and, of course, we are asking what are the findings. That's our topic of discussion this morning. So we trace back to the Teaching Service Commission, TSC, will be established on the, July 2011, and of course recommendation by the Mamaja Commission of Inquiry, and with that commission they be there for looking to results will be up on 2008. That is the Becker and Wast result. It not be good at all. So the government by then, which of course was the APC, then began the Bamaja Commission of Inquiry for investigate why Peking and not be do well in the previous term, that's 2008. And of course, few of the recommendations, remember, then be therefore say they recommend for get a Teaching Service Commission, and also remember that switch from 6334 to 6344, and of course those recommendations be coming from the Bamaja Commission. We have the teaching service where they don't operate for quite a long time, as I say earlier on, from 2011 to date. You can calculate now, probably we can put it at 14 years down the line. And they have been engaging in the management and of course development of teachers across the country. So of recent, they organized a national registration for teachers across the country. We'll have to discuss what in this mean, and waiting on the findings in that registration day, waiting lead to make them register teachers them across the country. And well, myself be the one that probably if such kind of thing not be happen for making them know the amount of teachers that will qualify, teachers that will not qualify, and some of, I mean, issues we feel like teachers and they facing. Well, whether it all late or it is timely, it's something we have to find out in the show in just a few seconds from now. So the Jamie Victory Sako, we're not the public relations manager, teaching service commissioner, and also the expect to get online Abdul Rahman Case, we now the executive director West Africa Youth Network for Peace, Education and Economic Development, Sierra Leone. So Abdul K, go the case, so you go the online, and we expect to get Jamie at the studio for make we discuss some of the findings in the just concluded national teachers registration way done they gone, and we that's be end on the 7th of April 2025. So stay with me, no go no side. I'm going to me guest there immediately after this break. Stay tuned, no go no side.
I am unconfronted, roots man confronted, bingy man confronted, yeah. Confronted, Rasta man confronted, Rasta man confronted, big
All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick TV, Channel 37, Radio Garden, and of course Choice FM. That's you within the eastern part of Freetown, and also on Facebook at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And thank you so very much, and for making us or choosing us part of your morning schedule this morning. And trust me, the 2 hours 30 minutes, you know, go regret choosing us this morning. And of course, in the studio, I have Jamie Victory Sako, the public relations manager, teaching service commissioner. Jamie, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
We don't get a conversation online, first time seeing each other face to face. Thanks for being part of the show this morning.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And we get Abdul Rahman K. online, and we talk to online. Abdul Rahman K. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yes, good morning, family. Good morning, Epic family. Good morning, and happy for the back.
And it's nice having you this morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
How you going to describe your weekend? Was it fun-filled? Was it stressful? How your weekend look like?
Well, the weekend, look good somehow, but with mixed feeling with the issue of fire all around. You get property, you go there and get it sleep safe. Then the lights come, something else will happen. So get some mixed feeling. But praise be to God, we don't sleep for the week this morning. Perfect.
All right, one for apologize for that poor output. The team they try to work seriously for make we sort out things and make now get we clear. And Jamie, how your weekend will look like?
Oh, my weekend is always fun feel because I get 3 soldier man them way where they keep me on my toes throughout the weekend.
Okay.
It was good. Wonderful time with the family. Sunday go to church, praise God, and go back home, get a rest, and ready for hit the week running.
So you hit the week running instead of with interview at Epic Morning Show, and it has to do with the national registration process for teachers. Then we're going to go on for quite a long time. I think 2 weeks to be precise. And I just done the 7th of April. Probably has maybe went Monday or Tuesday. I can't really figure it out. But it done last week. So how the process will look like?
Well, the process I would say was a success for me as a commission. It be hectic though, considering the fact that we get to cover the entire county, every corner, every chiefdom, every fakai, besides schools and teachers' day. But we happy that we able complete within the giving the stipulated time where we've been planned for carry on the activity. And all we focal persons them we do the job, report back with say they hit their target. Some in fact be even get calls for like register more than they were targeting. But I would say on a whole it was necessary that we been do that particular exercise day.
So how the process be go like? Because probably gonna go to schools them. How it be like?
Okay, so the model way the commission use for do the registration, because I want to let also people know say for 1 year the commission don pilot teacher registration and licensing, and so based on some of the things then we'll be find out, we use a model wherein this time around we go meet the teacher them, because in the past when we did do registration, especially for the license exam, we go ask teachers them for come either do the registration by themselves or come na with district offices. But this time around, and how we able for meet the teacher them, we recruit people in the communities where we call focal persons, and then people then we recruit them at chiefdom level. And after we do the recruitment, we do training for them, because now an electronic, digital platform we use for register the teacher them. So we do training for them how to use the platform, and we deploy them now, and of course we give them the list of schools and targeted number of teachers we then suppose for register. So we get very close to 1,000 focal persons, because originally we train like 1,200, but after everything we based on the target way we've been they look at, we use 900 and very close to 1,000 we do the registration. So we send them out, then go na the schools them, and because of course then already they leave na then chiefdom, then they outside the school, then it be help we and it make them easy for them for locate the schools them and do the registration.
One of the key reason why una do this registration process for make at least the TSC know the amount of qualified teachers they gonna get, unqualified teachers them, they practice or probably they in the field of teaching and all. Why this take so long? Because not only operate since 2011 to now. Why this take so long?
Okay, so I think I need to make two corrections there. First off, the commission we don't begin operate since 2017.
Okay.
The act was approved. The act was passed in Parliament 2011, but the commission be established in 2017. We then begin set up the offices, and it became fully functional in 2018. So we don't develop all the policies and tools for the work and begin we work proper in the country, not in 2011. And also the major reason for doing this registration now for get a number of all teachers, not just qualified teachers or not qualified teachers. Now forget a data on.
Well, that was a primary concern.
Yes, the primary concern. I forget a data on everybody in the country where they render teaching service in schools across the country. So whether you're qualified, whether you're not qualified, whether you're on government payroll, whether you're a volunteer, whether you're a community teacher. So the primary focus now forget a data on everybody within a classroom. And also we do them in twofold. We register everybody in the classroom and also verify teachers where they on government payroll for no who side and day, and if then they who side they suppose for day at all. So you ask why we do this? We do this because
I was asking one or one now.
Yes, okay, why we do them now? Well, because now na the right term for do them. Like I said, the commission begin in work Tranga 1 inside 2018, and from then day, we first and foremost began for put together with teacher registration, well, with different teacher policies where they govern all the things them where we did do. So part of them policy then we get registration and licensing policy, we get teacher management policy, teacher development and performance policy, teacher employer relations policy, the code of conduct for teachers, professional standards for teachers. So we had to do all of those things, and we not just be for say we don't begin 2018, let we do this one time. So there are so many other things where we need for be done, and been busy they do then other things them, whilst we also busy they do so many other things. And but before this term we don't they put structures in place for make sure say we able to do this, because also like I say, we then term the 2018 where the commission begin work. If the commission been done do teacher registration, we definitely before don't say do on paper base, where for defeat the whole purpose. Paper base we they move towards the digital age now, and we be also need for develop the teacher management information system platform, where we just finish for done day for do that day inside 2023 to 2024, and we pilot the use of that platform. So we need to get all those things set and ready for let we able to do them. That's not the easy way make. We do them now.
All right. So after the Professor Bamaja Commission will be established in 2009, 2010, then we get a recommendation. We another side una come out from, and we agree that was in 2011. Thank you very much. So we'll talk to Abdul Kays, and the director for West Africa Youth Network for Peace, Education, and Economic Development, Sierra Leone. Abdul Kays, welcome once more to the Epic Morning Show. Hello.
Yes, I welcome. Fambulam, good morning. Good morning.
So let's talk about the moves.
Good morning.
Yes, I get you. So let's talk about the most from the Teaching Service Commission. I mean, you don't listen to it in Jamie don't say. I mean, that has to do with registration of teachers across the country. Let's start off with this conversation from on our own organization point of view. What's the viewpoint on this?
Yes, we fortunate for observe some of the registration for Bombali, and we also observe na Karine and Moyamba, they would put local. And one thing, the idea is good for track down teachers them. But one is this time, I mean, platform, a learning institution. You do people that really transfer knowledge. I think say this kind of way when they do so look old. Would expect to get a digital process. One of the things that we will notice this verification we disrupt the hello, are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Yes, we get you. Go ahead. We seem to get
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it disrupts a little bit the school sessions then, because some district then you go meet up the teachers they need for.
All right, and I'm afraid we go try for reconnect or get a call back. We get a little bit of issue with Outlook case, but we'll try for put everything possible for make we get the conversation. So, Jamie, we actually struggle with Outlook case, but I think one part in the way you mentioned it has to do with digital. I don't know what actually it's I for mean about that day, but that was waiting he emphasized some irregularities in that particular process there. Let's talk about this.
I don't know. Wait, like how you say, it was clear to me, Seth. As you see me, it is to go for try for listen. Like I said, because I mentioned that day when I start, we use a digital platform for do the registration. But one thing where I should say maybe it in concern that on a digital platform then get for use internet, not to every na the country get internet. But we know about Dande. Now that make the platform where we set up a give we opportunity, even the focal persons them they able collect the data offline.
Okay.
Then they able do everything offline with or without internet. The only issue maybe sometimes somebody they in the process the maybe the gadget way they use, maybe the tablet or the phone way they use run out of charge, and maybe you get for go fence side for charger. Maybe that could be a challenge. But one of the things them where we make sure say we do, and the people them where we select and the gadgets them where then been they use. In the first place, we also make sure say na gadgets were very user friendly.
Okay.
It wasn't na Android devices. We install them and they're able to use them. So we make them user friendly and we make them in a way that it could be used offline. So for me, I think say that help we for make it not be too challenging for the enumerators them. The only time where we need like we go need internet now, like maybe in the evening when they retire and they need for sync the data, because we need for receive. But so far throughout the process, we been get all the focal persons syncing their data. We not been get I think we been get one, in fact one women no but one situation even a free time the person begin work. I think even then the only issue we get is say me the phone where they use now it gets issue and the battery the waiting, and so it been stop. and we be able to get somebody else for replace them. But as far as internet connectivity is concerned, we not been get problem that area there because the platform been they work offline.
So at the end of it, waiting, I believe it was a success. Unable go cut across and go through all the process una wants for intended for go through. Waiting una wants for this information because this is very important. Una get them the number of teachers that will qualify, teachers that will not qualify, teachers within our government's payroll, both private and public institution. So waiting this mean how important is this?
Well, this is very important because it will help the commission greatly for properly plan the teaching workforce in the country. Because as you, of course, don't do your research very well, the Teaching Service Commission are a regulatory body for all teachers in the country, not only teachers in government schools or government assisted schools, but every teacher in the country. You also go don't know say the Teaching Service Commission also don't be charged with the responsibility for give license to every teacher in the country. So getting this data, it help we at least for know the people we they work with, our target constituents. So who that's not them people here so where we they work with. So it go help we for properly plan for them people and they. For example, it go help we when we don't know the number of qualified teachers we get, the number of non-qualified teachers we get, able inform we as to which kind support for provide for we teachers when it comes to professional capacity building for we teacher them. Able tell we whose side we teachers then it give we information on what we need for do for ensure say we get equitable distribution of teachers and qualified teachers across the country. So on a whole, it go help we a lot for properly plan the teacher workforce. For the country generally, especially for policy makers, this data go able help for it go guide the policy making process, especially when it comes to teachers na the country. If Ministry of Finance want for plan, waiting get for involve money business for teacher them, then you know the number we are looking at and waiting for do and how for do them. So on the whole, it helpful for everybody we involved in the education sector.
So we don't be joined online by Abdul Rahman Case. Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. You were saying something. We'll continue from that side here.
Yes, I say. First of all, the idea is so good from TCC for track teachers I really get. But the concern the process we observe, I think I will observe that some districts, Bali, and Block. We observe that it needs to cause some small disruption in the school sections. Because you see some teachers and then for Bonadi, like when Bombali, some go on SSG, some go on them, and when they say the blue camp, the no then get for go back na SSU and all these small things that they happen. So what you be say, and TC get a lot of platform where they follow use. They get NCRA and they get the this DSTI. For them do something like an app, where they will use SLTU and use conference of principle and then all other bodies they will then get and share that app. That app then some teacher go in class, then go in na staff room, then feel them so then go feel that easily without disrupt. That's just a suggestion we would try for to TC. The idea is good, better because the only thing is like we don't lay on this teacher tracking for long. No, they look for ghost teacher, they look for this, they look for teachers they wouldn't have to go. Waiting at the difference in this one and how sustainable this one be. You know what we again say after 1 year, 2 years again, we come back and say, well, we need for verified teachers there again. Because if you don't get all the data, so you know the one that we're not in a payroll and the one that we're in a payroll.
So that not supposed to be the case like year in, year out, because I believe say I know say teachers and therefore we therefore recruit so more teachers probably on a yearly basis. Should that not be the case?
So now the point is now you get people we're not in a payroll.
Okay.
You get people waiting a payroll. You understand? So in the place of replacement, if you know the number of teachers that we're not in a payroll, as long as they're in a payroll, it's easy because we already get it. If we are for capture every teacher, it's easy for capture every teacher. And for use from the data where they don't get now, easy for the Ministry of Finance. And then why they teach in a social school, they're not in a payroll, but social school don't get replacement. We want for use part of them teachers there for replace them.
Okay.
So
so what you guys for say instead of going through the whole process again, if we get a recruitment, you will say okay, 5,000 will be recruited and added to this amount. So that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Exactly. So in that case, we not spend more money again for do this process. Then a caution we will give to them and advice so that they go for look at time and do them in a way ensure say they capture every teacher from down there from the junior school to the senior school. Information they know they get a comprehensive data and they can use the digital means. That is most simple because most teachers get Android phone. Most teachers are teacher schools can get Android phone. Easy for me to track, get fill in quick and send them. Ask the person for sending small passport and send them and confirm all other things. Then you confirm with the heads of the head teacher or the head of the school instead of the process look this kind of way. So that's how we have that. And then also another thing again, when they don't collect them data, they are last time they issue out license them. Is it part of after the registration? Then go try forget for no charge license and the one they license and the one they license when they status how them support them. How they ensure they go through the process so that they can certify them with their license. So this is another thing again.
All right.
And ensure and then ensure say the teachers will for benefit from the process because since they get the data now, biodata, and how teachers can benefit from this process, not just collecting them biodata as them, and then at the end of the day, they don't get anything for benefit from the process. Okay. That's the question they have.
Jamie, I feel like let's have figures. I mean, because people go want for no. Probably we'll get percentage of almost teachers then we qualify.
You wouldn't want me to respond for it.
No, you have to. No, you have to respond.
Before I forget.
You have to respond. But I just want to get figure quickly and then you will respond to this.
Okay, first and foremost, the activity just done. And of course, with every data collection, after you don't collect all the data, you get for clean the data. You get for go through everything again and make sure say you get rid of all duplications, maybe all the thing in there. But I promise you, of course, on a very, very
wait, you say just done, people will finish on a Friday and a Monday to be precise. It's a week gone.
It done, yes, on the 7th. And we team then still they work up until Thursday because Friday I not been there in our office. Up until Thursday we've been there in management meeting and get report from the team. But not go too long from now. We go definitely, of course. First and foremost, I let people know say the teacher register now get for be a public document. Not the thing where like TSC they do. If you go through the TSC Act, it go tell you say one pound the mandate for the Teaching Service Commission. Now for register teachers, get a register of teachers and publish the register in the National Gazette.
So how soon we'll get this? Because a lot of people go one for no. Almost teachers are qualified. Almost teachers are not qualified, and almost teachers in our government payroll, almost teachers not in our government payroll, almost teachers in our private school, government school. People want to know, including myself, how long this could take.
Definitely, I want for assure salon people then say it not go take too long.
1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month?
Of course, we don't do 1 week.
Okay.
So I know say in the next 1 week, we're going to wrap down the up.
Okay.
And when we're done, we definitely go come back to the public. And maybe in a in a press conference with a public notice. But we definitely go come back to the public with the figures and findings from this particular exercise. Like I say, now a public, it gets for also be a public document.
Okay.
I don't know if at this point.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
So first and foremost, waiting Mr. Case being they talk, I'm not able to understand that part where you say the teachers then get for left in school, come na SLTU. The exercise, the teachers were not expected to move away from their schools. Now that's make we been get focal persons when at them been they do the movement. At any point, if there was a gathering at SLTU, that would have been the focal persons, them, where they converge for get instructions for go na then different positions or the different schools where them for go. I also want to let Mr. Case know say, part of the exercise, not to only forget data, biodata of the teacher them, but also for verify the existence of the teacher them. So this is not the easy we make. We not go just like say give out a link, say register yourself. Because somebody go the way not in a classroom, it is somewhere else. Because he gets this link, he just there and register himself. We could have done that when we did do registration for licensing. We can share the link. People they way they register for licensing any side way than they. But this particular process been different. Now that make we not just share link. Say let everybody. You know, there was a point where somebody been bring that up, say it go easier for TSC if wanna share the link to the platform for this registration so that teachers then go do them for themselves. But that would have defeated the purpose. Especially the purpose of verifying the existence of the teacher them. Especially for connect those teachers, the purpose of connecting those teachers to the schools who side in the staff. Because remember also, during this process, we need for know the schools where get teachers and the schools where not get teachers. The schools where get qualified teachers and the schools where not get qualified teachers. So if we been just say, link, register yourself, the purpose on a whole for don't be defeated.
Should the teachers that we not qualify forget this worried and because of probably they are not qualified? Should they be worried?
I don't know what you mean when you say if they should be worried. But
me and you know what you mean by you're not qualified for this job. And I mean TSC don't get a findings for say, let's say this percentage not qualify, not get qualification, and this percentage not qualified.
Well, I would say they should be motivated for capacitate themselves. I will not say they should be worried, but they should be motivated for capacitate themselves. So I also want for state say we also get the licensing process where according to the TSC Act and according to the 2023 Education Act, where the reviewed Education Act, no teacher for in a classroom if you are not licensed. So at the licensing phase, that is when this na the term now with unqualified teachers for be worried because this act don't be passed since 2023, don't be reviewed, sorry, the Education Act don't be reviewed since 2023, and you find out say after that process 2024 the Teaching Service Commission don't begin licensing, the licensing process for teachers, and as I speak we get over 5,000 teachers now we don't successfully go through the licensing process. And waiting in the ways now, will just give them the license. But they are now.
So it's the same thing as PINCO, yeah?
No. You get licensing way different from PIN code.
Okay.
Now, as I dey speak, on the 5th of May, that date go be the schedule go be published later this week. But starting from the 5th of May, we dey start another examination process for the next cohort of teachers that we don't already apply, we don't register for licensing. We dey get over 10,000 teachers we don't already register and don't book for licensing. And then when the exam get for start inside May, immediately after all the so that's also another stage at which the commission they filter when it comes to qualified. And I want to let we move away from that side where they say, oh, these people have been there for so long.
So now that I want to talk about. But quickly, let's talk about this PIN code and licensing. Maybe people understand quickly. Yes, let's spend 1 minute on this. I mean, where are the difference? Because I don't get PIN code as a teacher, now licensing as a teacher. Let's have a quick discussion on this.
So first and foremost, PIN code. Now waiting teacher they get for then a government payroll.
Okay.
And as I speak, we get over 40,000 teachers.
Government payroll. So whether you're qualified or not.
So I'm coming to that.
Okay.
Before this term, we get UU teachers on the payroll. We get PIN code. We're not qualified.
Okay.
Before this term, because remember after the war that we been get gap for in teachers them na the classroom. So then the government been they recruit people where as long as you willing for then at the classroom for teach, then give you PIN code and you then at the system. But over the years, when the commission begin work from 2018, we begin engagement with teachers them for say, now we then move towards professionalization.
Okay.
Where means say you not go there in a classroom, then you not qualified for DD.
Okay.
So we begin engage teachers them for capacitate themselves. So at least go get the basic minimum when a teacher's certificate.
The TC.
And yes, from then 2019 as I speak, we don't do reassessment. We don't do reassessments for over 30,000 teachers them. Then are the one them where don't go get certificates and then they regularize them.
So basically,
licensing now like where you get you know what in licensing mean. You get license for say mean at this category of profession I belong to.
Holistically and you're qualified.
I get license for practice this particular profession. And you no go get that license if you not get the minimum qualification for practice that particular profession.
So, Abdulkes, do you see this as worrisome for teachers then? Because when you're gonna be community them, I'll state this clearly. They will say now then teachers there don't they help with picking there. Some may want to agree with me, but some not gonna agree with me. But if you go to community schools, they will tell you people just don't sit to ask. You go to school, go help. Primary school picking them for make their get that primary education and all. Do we see this as a worrisome situation for teachers them we not qualify?
Actually worrisome because like two ways living. And the first aspect we need to forget people we need the qualification, we need the experience for them in our school. Then they declare because that's the foundation for any development country. We want to team up because if you don't get the right people and teach the right subject, and then a problem. But in this case, I want to go deeper, and I think TC for categories where they go for help and category of people there because. You get a standard because most times you write this say if you want to community them, people don't sit to us. Maybe they not get money and you go university. They can go to America, go to one school and the community, and then at the end of the day they teach them. So the point is, if you can assist in a particular subject, which you strength and which the knowledge in depth of that subject in the transfer to the kingdom. But that's another aspect. Why should we also look at them provide and humanitarian support to the community? We also look at the quality of the support to them provide. With that, they also tell on the education output of the kingdom. So it's easy to forget the balancing act. How they ensure they don't get the people want support, because honestly, not all teacher will get standard go tell them about our community. Going to the fact of the economic issues them surrounding now. You go tell you know what for left all the comfort zone and go to places where say we challenge one or two things. So depending on the people that have support the education system that they community. So you see them critically. Another thing I want to discuss again, I want to look at the aspect of this verification. You see the social charge they will teach that government school and private school. And this one is verification open. So government assisted school as also as Madam mentioned private school before know the number of teachers in the country. So in this situation where you get teacher will fall on two sides, which is easy to get for do in that instance. I know. And second, because you get a lot of gaps of teachers placement, which is the effort with TC will for ensure they get standing in that area. Because that is why government assistance them. Sometimes they end the syllabus because they say they only teach math and science. They teach math and other private school back. And they are more than they get from government. Priority more money. So in this aspect of verification, they capture the funds every. Since they nobody which are qualified and unqualified. Also, they consider that aspect as well. Yeah. And also the process where they do them so. How often they will continue to do them, and then how sustainable program in case they get a huge number of qualified teachers. The things in the system away from the okay, they are qualified. We don't need them at this. With that, we show them to ensure them become qualified and become get the necessary system for teachers. Because they don't get the experience. Just like the academic qualification. Yeah.
So these are all concerns, serious concerns, and including that, I go on for add some even the private schools themselves. They need to employ qualified teachers, plenty based on their income and everything they get. So they're not mindful say, okay, let we employ with communities, community teachers them, and let we see how we can push education and go before. From Abdul case, should in case like the unqualified teachers there, which of course for me, community wise and all structures. Should in case them boku pass you want to be qualified, waiting will happen and waiting will be the fate of those unqualified teachers then.
Okay, first one we I don't know why people I don't know why we dey envisage say we might get more unqualified teachers than qualified teachers. Already in the country, we get teacher training institutions where they train teachers. And every year, we get people graduating from these institutions. As I tell you right now, we get over 10,000 teachers. We don't register for licensing exam. And I want to tell you, one big, the major prerequisite for be registered for the licensing exam, you get for be qualified. So this is you say we get more teachers out there.
So but initially you talk about 40,000 teachers already on the PIN code.
Yes. And I go tell you say over 30,000 of those are qualified teachers.
Okay.
And we get qualified teachers still waiting to be recruited. So this one way we they talk say, oh, this
so
they
we
don't
asking what if it happen? We are not saying it therefore happen, but what if situation turn out to be that way? Because
so the
community schools them plenty. We both are aware about and how people, which of course myself get issue with Ministry of Education about giving those schools code for operate. There are plenty community schools them, which of course I know so not cover. I be one for believe so not cover those community schools and. We all know, we see, we all understand what's in the gun.
So going forward, wetin the commission they do when we they think about professionalism, when the commission they recruit teachers for these schools, for deploy teachers in these schools, now the commission from 2019, the commission not they recruit untrained and unqualified.
It might be smooth
anymore.
from the public schools, but it might be a concern for government, for private school or probably government assisted school.
Private schools.
Yes, it might be a concern.
So I'm coming. So for on we own part, when we recruit teachers for schools, now the commission not they recruit untrained and unqualified teachers. The commission not they recruit unlicensed teachers. So teacher will not pass the license exam yet, not they go through recruitment again. So this now one way for make sure say we not they infiltrate the system any longer with unqualified teachers. So we get for deal with, and I tell you that very small number we still dey. Most of them now maybe get 1 year, 2 years for retire. That's sorry, that's not the number now we get for deal with. But we are moving towards professionalization. So like I said, this registration, they give you information on who side qualified teachers are needed. So I'd imagine, let's say, we get a school where get a bunch of unqualified teachers.
Okay.
And the data don't prove, say, this particular school not get qualified teachers. And the commission do recruitment and post qualified teachers to those schools. I think the unqualified ones, them where they go already be motivated, say, make I go capacitate myself, because now they know say I go only get recruited or I go only get pin code after I don't get qualifications. So no matter how long you don't spend it, there are people who go complain, say, I don't they volunteer now, I don't they volunteer for 15 years, but now when they recruit and they give pin code, they know they consider me. That would be the only reason why you will not be considered. Because we want to move from that part, don't tell them they let we recruit them now. No. You not go say, well, because I'm sick, this person I need surgery, but this person is not qualified. So
basically, for which you say,
just do this
so
surgery.
basically, for
you
which,
will not allow
so
that.
So for which you say that's therefore be the end product of the one day we don't qualify. They therefore keep waiting until they qualify.
Until they are qualified, yes.
Thank you very much.
Course.
We team go out and get interviews with people, and we don't go through this process and make we listen to waiting and see. And when we come back, we will continue with the Epic Morning Show. Stay tuned.
Well, we understand that it gets a three-way approach where we see or let's say four. It gets an effect on government fund. This ongoing registration will get a positive effect on government funds, because if you've been catering for something or people that you can account for, then which means your investment is not profitable, you're losing money because you don't know which side the money they go, if not the right side or not. You invest, they get the outcome of the investment. So this ongoing registration definitely will help government for know which side the money they go and know if that money they bring come back the service way that they look for. And the second point is the effect on teachers. So the teachers definitely go be affected in a positive way. I mean the professional teachers, because just imagine you've gone through all your crucibles to be a professional teacher, and at the end of it, it's either you are unemployed, or you're not receiving that which you're supposed to get that is equivalent to your professionalism or the skill where you don't earn. So if this ongoing registration go through successfully, it will get a positive effect on teachers. So if this registration go on, definitely then they will pick out on professional teachers then, and we will help for get a quality education. Just imagine teacher they talk some kind bad broken English. Probably it's only the school picking self they speak better English by the teacher. But seeing that the teacher they do that, it seems like it's the right thing, because teacher is there as the example where them for follow. see the teacher they dress unprofessionally. Students also see and say, well, if my teacher they do this, then definitely something good. So all these unprofessional ethics, where then unprofessional teachers they are the display go be wiped out of the system via this registration. Even though this registration gets important and positive impact now the country in the educational sector for quality delivery, it also will get an adverse effect on the economy, because just imagine say these unprofessional teachers are being taken out of the system. The positives are there via this registration, is identifying for quality professional educational delivery service and a safe environment for students, them a better package for the teachers. But what happens to the ones or the teachers that will be going home?
Well, first off, for registered teachers, them now a very good thing. That way, then go know how many teachers them they now each school and how many teachers they receive salary, or the one that we did not receive. But we get some schools them now the provinces where now part-time teachers them now they're solely responsible for teach the picking them. I'll not just say this, then they not register them. How they picking them they go get quality education if the one the way they help for teach them they're not registered, and they can't find out say them people are not registered, that means they get for lost them work. And also the picking them within the schools go get less access to good education. So when they sack them or when they find out say then teachers and they not register, it will affect the teachers then, because one, they will be unemployed, and they also it will affect the beginning because they not go get enough teachers they will go teach them at different schools them. Already we get schools that will suffer for get good teachers them. Laws say now they don't can find out say this particular set of teachers them they not register. So what I feel say more or less they need for put more effort in. Now for say the teachers them all be registered, because some kinde then they teach they not get pin code, they not they receive that stipend, and they get much salary, and just to do a normal because of it in the love willing gets for education. So then just need for focus on more registration of them teachers and them, rather than if we then find out so they not register, they sack the layer just find way for register them back as certified teachers then waiting for teachers.
I don't know the views of few citizens of this country waiting then at intake of this teachers registration process we just concluded on the 7th of April 2025. A lot of concerns be raised, and I think we only talk about this, whether if the one they will not qualify, then you talk say well they therefore continue for be hopeful until then get qualification. Some along the line will give up and will continue and walk out of the classroom. That space gets for day. I mean it gets a lot of negative implication at some point. How prepared is the teaching service for say probably if those people work out, waiting go be how we not able to see for work those situation. That is one. And secondly, let's talk about the one that we not register. Waiting gets for happen to them. Is it at some point we get a targeted number say that this particular amount of people who wants for register or not just left them open just like that? So we'll talk about this too under 2 minutes. Try for make 2 minutes.
Okay, so first the one them we not okay. So the one of the person we wanna interview they talk say there were teachers where they not meet because they are volunteers, they not register them. When I begin I talk say every teacher, the target was for register every teacher. We not say not only government school teacher them would they go register, or not only these 20,000 teacher them would they go register, or 45,000 within a payroll. No. The target was to register every teacher within a classroom, whether you not volunteer, whether you not community teacher, whether you not part-time teacher. The target was to register every teacher, so no teacher not left behind. So like I say, so this data go able help we for know who say na just volunteer then they did, and waiting the commission go do towards that. You say how prepared is the commission for fill in the gaps, provide peradventure the unqualified or the untrained or unqualified teachers decide for left the classroom. I want to tell you say this has been this now we mandate and we prepared as a commission for deliver on we mandate. This now the reason we they take then steps here. One, for register all teachers them in the country, and two, for give license to all trained and qualified teachers, and make sure say we deploy licensed teachers across the country. The commission, of course, been done develop a deployment strategy, and that strategy they in full effect. Recently, we just conclude deployment of over 4,000 teachers them across the country, and every year the commission they do recruitment and deployment of teachers across the country to fill in those gaps.
Waiting never happen to the one they will not register.
Well, the one them will not register, of course, na two-face. We get teachers na government payroll, we not register. If at the end, of course, one thing we are also want to let people know, even though we've been done, we don't complete on the 7th, we will also give room to teachers. Then maybe you get genuine excuse, say, like some can meet, we say, when the enumerators then go to their school, they meet them there, but their documents were not with them. Okay. So then go get their documents together and come back. So we make room for those category of teachers. Maybe you are not being well, are not being there, and proof they say you don't they go to this school, you don't they sign the time book and all that. So we make room for them up to the 17th of April.
So what if they not register? Some people.
So if they not register at all at the end of this process, then you go be considered as a teacher when no they exist. Because tell me true, people then go to your school for register you and you were not there.
Okay.
We give you room for come meet we with proof say yes you been there, but they not meet you there because of so and so reason, and you did not come. Then that means say you know they exist, and you go be treated as though you are not they exist.
Okay. So in as much as probably that teacher they go don't get pin code, is it like go waiting to happen?
Of course, that teacher, the first thing where the commission go do now for suspending salary.
Salary, okay.
When they suspend their salary after 3 months, because according to the teacher management policy, if a teacher in salary don't be suspended within 3 months, if you actually did it and you know they receive salary, you go come and you go give you a reason why all this while we they call you, we don't go defend you, we not meet you, we call you, you not come. Then we need for know why. Okay. If we get all authentic documents for support say ruling at this and this reason, we make maybe you not get the information, maybe you not be or waiting. You get documents we go support you day one, then you go be reinstated. But if at all you not come, there is no proof say you day in existence. After that period they don't suspend, after the suspension, then you go be deleted and replaced. Because definitely there are teachers still in the, like I say, we get over 5,000 teachers who don't be licensed. We get 10,000 who get for take the license exam starting May 5th. So we get teachers, trained and qualified teachers waiting to be deployed. All so right. Definitely you will be replaced.
Thank you very much. I'll take quick one.
You're welcome.
Yes, I think we don't concern concerning say what madam talk. Sometimes teachers they deploy. Honestly, sometimes the still quite important. The teachers they down at the down at the communities them. They want to make up all numbers of the EU when talk of the untrained and qualified teachers. Most times.
That what you not find out. That what you not find out.
And yes, and then for we consider that whatever decision they want to make. Because at the end of the day, in as much as we promote quality, we also look at the output of what we do. And if we let some management for long, get the experience teaching, if not certificate from we get. I think I will continue to encourage them and this of the get certificate. But in case they get a very high number, the data will get in time for forget when they out because they did not get the certificate and they need to forget an instant placement for them because it will get amount of check.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Continue for the week. We will go for a short break, and when we come back, we will start with pick on our call. We'll introduce our calls into the program on 078-079-994-993, 079-994-993, and the number when I will call immediately after this break. When we come back, we'll start to pick on our calls. Them. Stay tuned.
Orange money go to good, don't come for you. Businessman and businesswoman, he don't come for you.
This time again, the delivery guy no dey give me all the money, and I dey lost track of all my payments then. How I suppose for one business like this?
Why you not register for Orange Money Kotoku?
Kotoku?
If you get small business na salon, this na your chance for make you upgrade am. Orange Money dey introduce Kotoku na business line for all business dem. Whether you na cookery seller, trader, barber, bike man or keke rider, this na una chance for receive payments directly to your Kotoku wallet from your customer dem. And the best part na Orange Money go pay you commission for receive payments na your Kotoku wallet. Cash out for free na any Orange Money office, franchise or kiosk point. Kotoku wallet now your business in better one. For register for Kotoku wallet, dial #144 *8*10#.
I say Orange Money Kotoku, don't come for you.
I see a light inside of you.
This now big news for all man na salon. Access Bank Salon don't acquire.
The road to greatness starts with might, beat, and a fire that burns in your heart.
But I will tell you, it means say you now get 700 branch and other blessings where you can do business with Access Bank Salon.
You gon' die tonight with this success. When the iron stars beat the good, I walk up on your neck. Get your ass back from public with table at your coulette. Load the clock up, give me that your head and let it press. From May 2025 to January 2026, the rap game go hot as we come together with the theme Salon Against Hate. This now we chance for raise awareness and go against the bad talk and message them we don't divide the country. Register now for the Rap Rampage 3.0 for free. Call +232 7674 9299. Come we all join us for make Salon unite. It's not you turn for win the biggest stake in a Salon rap history. Third place they take home 10,000 leons. Second place go get 20,000 leons. And first place they take home a whooping 100,000 new leons. You feel say you get some? Can't drop fire bars. Win big and claim you throne. Rap Rampage 3.0. Now Orange and Orange Money, they bring this show to you.
Hey, I don't want you play connecting to the man.
Man them. This na boys. Usai man and they put all thing at table from Pantap to good inside boys. We know they hide behind with shadow at all. We real and this them now all but we.
Every woman first, let me start that, always they look for a successful man. So likewise, majority of the men also they look for a successful woman.
We can't talk about we hustle and we fair money.
When you like somebody, you first of all get for take care of whatever you like. Make them a priority.
We relationship and waiting people they expect.
Or you can send WhatsApp message to the number 0788985 I go right again, 078859148. And of course, Orange Money cash out fee, not just 1%. If you not join the Orange Money family, try for join Orange SL, and so that you go enjoy the facility of Orange Money 1% cash out fee, because Orange is here to stay. So we introduce our calls now on 07999949993. We already get the first call online. Logo online and pick that call there. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, bro. How are you?
Fine. Your name on side the call from, please. Johnny, go ahead.
Madam, I want something critical, really. Like, you they talk about registered teachers, we then for be eligible for making them go teach and for the giving license and all that. But like you get with students which you know see the work, they know the community and that a private school in the community where they not get enough staff. And somebody may link up these guys, say, okay, we're going to come over here to the cohorts. And they are not qualified teachers, and they have not yet got their results, whether they pass or not pass, they don't know yet, they are waiting. And then when they teach them, maybe then impress the administration, the way, sometimes you talk about they don't get all the subjects, and say, okay, go to hang up, you know, go to you or ban, you know, go to ban, I will help you for pay your fees and all the rest of it. So how I can do for them and me, because like some of these kindergarten schools, to primary kindergarten schools, you need them picking them, they need qualified teachers for bring them up because they're up and coming to keep them. Then they need trained teachers. You know, they don't need unqualified or no teacher at all because I cannot call those guys teachers. They are just helping you know, when they take lessons, you know. So how are you going to check on that for make sure say you not get a proliferation of such instances in the communities then of country? Maybe then account for a great number of these unqualified teachers or registered teachers.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
Thank you.
All right, 07999949993. I guess that has been a stressful part of the conversation. But 07999949993 is the number to be part of the Epic Morning Show. We'll go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Name us where you call you from, please.
And I'm name Augustine.
Augustine, stay within 1 minute, quickly.
I just want to talk about those qualified teachers. As for me, now students, and for me, I prefer teachers who are not qualified because look at this. Teachers who are qualified, they know they teach. Where they talk, say, they get one class where they can say, I teach, I don't teach, your government, they pay me. Who does that? And at the end, what I about finance school fee them. But the one that way they know you're under payroll, they do the best that they teach you in school. So, as people don't know you're not qualified, to don't where they don't go there.
Thank you so very much. 07999949993 is the number to be part of the Epic Morning Show. Plenty of things don't be said in the classroom. And let's go online. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Namta from Central.
Namta, go ahead.
Thank you very much. To the ladies at the studio, first and foremost, I want to thank you for what cancer. For the address to concerns. I want to ask, what are the fates of them principal the way deliberately make picking them over almost 1,000 suffer for miss the exams because my ministry say then they on the so what are the outcome? Now we know then I want two. Then teachers are wanna get the own trained and qualified. Me go advise say if you wanna get considerations for say you wanna get courses for improved teachers them for let them become qualified. Una consider them for getting courses the way they go incorporate them, then they will become trained and qualified because they don't get the experience already where they did. So if you're able to April now then qualify, it go better. Then finally, my sister, this issue of the exam malpractice here. Now we all tell them, either they say picking, we will go sit exam for the phone. Now then they don't turn like this picking and what you picking they go to exam a full exam hall. Where if you know to the age of the aging of the exams examiner who they did the invigilator there, they connive now. So let's have to put measures in place for let this exam will get glory again.
All right.
This education. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so very much. And 07999949993 is the number to be part of the Epic Morning Show. And please, will you call? Stay within 1 minute. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Father Lambert from Gravity.
Father Lambert, go ahead. Stay within 1 minute, please.
I just want to ask me, sister, a short question.
Quick one.
Why teacher then they teach as a voluntary teacher? For a long years, you know, on voluntary, you know, they on payroll, they go longer in pin code. Why don't go to do so? That's why the exam malpractice can take place. Because if they pay the teacher, they put the other payroll. We know they don't go to other malpractice again. So I wonder why the teacher don't go there as volunteer. You stay for almost years before they go member. But they say they don't give them 1,000 or 2,000.
Thank you very much, Father Lambert. All right, 07999949993 is the number to be part of the Epic Morning Show. And please, when you call us, stay within 1 minute. Log online and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good
Good morning, hi Ben.
Good morning.
Concerned citizens.
Go ahead, stay within 1 minute.
Yeah, I just want to say morning to this. I'm waiting with the TSC Teacher Service Commission. I believe they get the category for qualified and unqualified teachers. My problem here, one, to get most of the government schools, they get teachers in a classroom for most of the subjects, especially the science subjects. Because I find out that some of the teachers, when they teach in a government school, they teach in a private school. And government school and private school, they run within the same hours. So they will get to let the government school most teach that the private school. So you find out that most of them government school, they never get them teachers. When they come at the private school, the same teachers, they all in at the private school. They teach working, teaching service commission. And now we can complement the efforts to stop the incidents with the
Thank you so very much. And this is 7999493. We'll probably take 1 or 2 more calls and then we'll type of that pop the program. 0799493. Open line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic Radio. Yes, brother. They look very most strange, unusual. Everything you introduced free quality education for the year by the time that unqualified teacher, they just still teach unqualified teacher for teach. I mean, somebody to make some become for making get quality education. The one where they teach in quality, very strange. Madam, here we are trying to get rid of this completely. Somebody they asked why to get volunteer teachers or unqualified teachers. Very simple. Money not there, qualified teachers. There is sufficient money where there's a plan to the qualified. But they don't look for other jobs because they take up teaching, now work for nothing. So that
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Madawda. So we'll see if we squeeze in one last local caller, 07994 and the other caller, they really got to give mic to Jamie for making I will respond to the calls and also okay. Good morning and welcome to the
As far as the talk show, qualified teacher, the demand on spending paper, you don't spend your money, then the campaign teachers less money. Again, this side for them. You go outside money day. Why the teacher them payment they don't? They call the other government to ask them they don't payment they up take up the minister, name them there, name all them price they up all them price and the teachers. Then the national corruption, not the corruption is high. Who this is high, you get them to when they go to school. Then the dance of making them lobby, dance of making them lobby. They say, less money, less if you are not get them, if you are not qualified to, if you are not given less money, you want to go, you want to paper, but not just the less about nobody, less they pay, they do not pay the between. I think the between. Problem then they were teacher find money, get money for labor, take nothing, no, name the no other money to go there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, I don't be one out of time. And just a quick one. Let's spend time for spend more minutes. Let's try.
Yes, I want to make all the callers they know say The commission don't begin in work. Like I say from 2019, commission begin for set up all instruments and protocol. The commission no say all them we not for they go on na the class. And that make the commission make sure say do wetin is if una notice one plan we succeed for engage with government for tell you know when we dey shout teacher salary it will not be teacher. Me when they talk to you so I have been a teacher 2011 years. 11 years class where I left class. I know wetin been the absence for and I know wetin it look like now inside 2000.
Wait, not the minimum wage for teachers on the world.
Okay, teacher payroll. I get. We get teachers where they see 4,000. We get teachers where they see 3,000 and more. 3,000 and more. Yes.
So 4,000 are the highest. Thank you very much. I'm curious.
So what I want to make people know say that's not the easy way make the commission. We they do all in with power for on we mandate when I for in the teaching service.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm okay, quick one.
As Madam is like, analyze the scale of teachers, minimum each teacher will less than $60, and then the maximum less than $150. So the point is you need to concentrate on the teachers, then at the foundation. If you have a good engineer, doctor, accountant, lawyers, medical doctors, you forget the foundation, right? Then the teachers, and the teachers I don't think say because at the man they go teach and they will spend 5 hours, 6 hours. And you don't have I don't think say no for anything.
Thank you.
One for but why just in actual so things you not ever put for do and one for the for soon I got and see about teachers they were not qualified and see that the most teachers them because now I go for solve that.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Johnny Advocates, thank you so very much for attending for the part of the Epic Morning Show and be patiently wait for that because I'm really on for the last 7 years. So thank you guys for the call in the program. Thank you very much for your time. Our Facebook Live viewers, thank you so super much, and also to our beautiful listeners out there, especially Epic Radio and that of Slick TV. Thank you so very much. And Epic Morning Sport and Entertainment lined up for you guys. Mario and George all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and of course, therefore look at the incidents with Apple and State House and that of Waterloo to be precise, and another important story that will be part of those two. So stay tuned and we'll get more updates about the incidents State House on Saturday and the early morning of Sunday. Get to do Shalima at Waterloo. So till I talk to you again tomorrow, my name is Ivan Julius. You have yourself a beautiful and a positive start of the week. Bye bye.
It's the remix. Certificate and put a body on.
Solo Records.
Making history production. Serious. If you say that, come on, darling, I'm serious. You mama na for the loot. If I'm serious. If
Good morning and welcome to your first day and your first edition of Sports Update this morning with been scored 5 solid goals for FC Cologne against Vemborg as they may win against Vemborg women's team by 8-1. And currently, Kumbazana Brahma don't score 24 goals inside the ongoing Women's Premier League. Newly promoted side Abacha City don't put an end to Bantal unbeaten strike in the Leon Rock Premier League as they may lost over the weekend. Now, the Football Academy by a 0-0 and Bantal saved on taste defeat for the first time in the league. And Birmingham City don't book them sports back to the championship. First time we then get relegated to the League One. And Birmingham City now get a fight for return to Premier League football next season. Well, to side again for another head injury for Sierra Leonean and Lons defender Abdullahi Jumaba as they be sub him off inside 40 minutes for in club as he begets another head collusion when they be lost against Reims inside the French League One. We all wish Abdullahi Jumaba a speedy recovery. Mustafa Bundu will play for Plymouth as inside we get a comeback against Sheffield United now the EFL Championship, and of course Mustafa Bundu been played the 90 minutes despite them be sober after extra time. But always we get inside the update of sport this morning, but more will come at 11 a.m. as we will bring to you all the latest will happening in sports. I'm Mohammed Tupikago. Have a very good Monday morning.
Alright, good morning and welcome to Entertainment Update inside the Epic Money Show with me, Fatmata Lebi. Sierra Leonean Afrobeat musician where we they call Mr. You Call don't set for release another new song where it titled Energy by the end of this month. So stay tuned, the Mr. Afrogas. Away from that, the Kingmaker Speedo, the Mansa, don't set for drop one song for Mama Salon and it titled No Cypher Go and it drop soon. And Off Guard na a Sierra Leonean musician we based na the diaspora don't pull na do say he go drop one song this month but want in fans them for guest who that's na the artist way a future. And away from that, Sierra Leone female musician where we they call Queen Nak don't drop the official flyer for in song where it titled Sweet Salon dropping very very soon. Away from that, Sierra Leonean sensational musician where we they call Sawahid don't set for release in latest song where it titled Walkman, and it goes soon available both audio and video. And finally, the management of the Rap Rampage Cypher want all the fans then for prepare for this April this month for Ray Boy Blue winner of the season 1. We get a song where it titled 1961, and also Kovaya winner of season 2. We get a song titled The Intro. All this got day out this month winner April, so watch out. Well, now all this we get inside the entertainment update for today inside the Epic Morning Show with me, Fatma Talebi. So till we meet again, do have a blessed week.
Any amount you cash out. Young lady, now to say Orange Money they charge now 1% for cash out.
Yes, sir. Just 1% of the amount where you want for cash out.
So if I cash out 1,000 leons, now 10 leon no more.
The road to greatness starts with might. Paying 100,000 new leons. You feel say you get some? Can't drop fire bars. Win big and claim you throne. Rap Rampage 3.0. Now Orange and Orange Money, they bring this show to you.
Hey, I don't want to play connecting to the
Man them. This now boys. Usai man and they put all thing at table. From Pantap, say good inside boys, we know the IBN with shadow at all. We real and this them now all but we.
Every woman first, let me start that, always they look for a successful man. So likewise, majority of the men also they look for a successful woman.
We can't talk about we hustle and with the fair money.
When you like somebody, you first of all get for take care of whatever you like. Make them a priority.
We relationship and waiting people they expect from we. Man them.
You know, women are more emotional than men. If you start them, where you enjoy them, you go they come.
This not a side where we just they can't talk. This na brotherhood. Na side for let you see and feel what it really mean for me boy picky.
Sex is intimacy.
This na boys. So come na the bar, grab a chair, buy a drink, let we talk, chill and vibe. Cause this na boys who side with they shake the table.
Are you a lady going through issues in a relationship? You dey chop breakfast, you dey see pepper, my sister, you don't know who to talk to. Well, welcome to Girls Talk. Here on Girls Talk, we discuss everything that has to do with ladies and their relationship. Also, we get for the play entertaining and exciting games them. Not forget the gist part. Of course.
Garden and surf on Facebook. Mina, your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, fire destroys the third and fourth floor of the State House, and 2 burned to death as another fire erupts in Waterloo. And finally, female student at Jala University found dead around Indian Temple. Mokonde campus. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers, they inside the show for today. And of course, I get inside the studio, me two guests them we will join me for discuss these issues we I make mention of. Now with this I will welcome Solomon Sundu, Executive Director for Be Found, and I also get inside the studio Dr. Moina, with my popular voice as well, na Epic Radio. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Mr. Moina.
Good morning, Madam Precious, and good morning, Celine.
Yes.
Good morning, Mariam. Good morning, listeners and viewers on your Facebook.
Okay, I also get Reginald inside the studio where he will join me for review the various stories on the newspapers this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Okay, without wasting any more time, we'll look at the various stories where the newspapers them reports this morning. And for that, I take the first paper in the Aoko newspaper. Top story reads, historic partnership, Information Ministry joins forces with Fobe College to boost civic engagement. And also, Minister Matia charts a new course for mining from extraction to empowerment. Albert Academy crowned National Youth Debate Champions. And finally, brawl at YSC, 4 Lebanese nationals fined 1,000 new loans or face jail. All of those stories plus adverts and other one them they at the front page of the Aoko newspaper publication this morning.
And from the Aoko newspaper, go to the Standard Times newspaper. We get ahead of the National Spiritual Revival. Hailing Jesus Crusade, engage key government stakeholders. And also this, of course, from the Standard Times, another big banner headline say 1 MW solar energy project for Jala University. And finally, President Bio launches 10th edition African Diamond Mining Week. And there is a photo on the front page of the Standard Times newspaper of the President, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio. All this and more, Marion, you will see now the banner headline of the Standard Times publication this morning.
And away from the Standard Times, I take the Independent Observer newspaper. Top story, April-May 2025 edition magazine, How Forbes Africa Betrayed Sierra Leone. Another story, NRA Domestic Tax Department set out to improve revenue figures. You also get key highlights from the Information Ministry press conference and Sierra Leone Mining Week 2025 ends. And also you get Mr. President, Can We Talk, part 138 on the front page of the Independent Observer newspaper.
And away from the Independent Observer, my own final take now the Satellite newspaper. We get a big banner headline following massive successes in free education project secretariat. Project coordinator praises Chief Minister Dr. David Senge. There is a photo of the Chief Minister of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. David Moinina Senge, and also final one who I will take on the front page of Satellite newspaper, consolidating the energy gain. Vice Chancellor of Jala University discusses 1 MW solar energy project for Mokonde. All this and more, then at the front page of the Satellite newspaper publication.
Satellite newspaper, I take the Concord Times newspaper. Top story, fire disaster reaches a State House. And President Bio reiterates call for urgent UNSC reform. APC Jagaban sees show at POW's 100th anniversary. And at UN CSW 69, Sierra Leone's gender minister discusses women's peace education with IWPG. All of the stories and more you go find at the front page of the Concord Times newspaper publication this morning. There ends the review of the front page headlines of the various newspapers, and as I make mention, we'll look at the topic then we announce quite early. And of course, the first one where we'll look at now, the one we get to do with the fire disaster where happened at State House on Saturday afternoon. And of course, we began last week one day inside last week, was it Thursday? We get the spokesperson for the National Fire Force inside the studio where we make mention of so many fire incidents that we don't happen inside this year, the first quarter of 2025, and even make mention of the incident that would happen inside the first quarter, say the high past the overall incidents that will happen inside 2024. That alone, they show you how serious the fire incidents that will don't happen now the country be. And of course, after having that information, and on the weekend, Saturday, we get an information as well, say fire, outbreak happen in our State House will lead to, serious issues, and the fourth and the third floor of State House mysteriously burned, according to reports that we don't get. And of course, with all of this investigation as well, according to the press statements we come up from the Ministry of Information, they don't mount up investigation for no waiting cause the fire, and waiting the need for put in place. Several release them come out on the 12th of April from the Ministry of Information and Civic Education regarding the fire, and another one come out on the 13th April where the Vice President go inspect State House fire sites, and also, a response team from the ONS, the Fire Force, and other stakeholders then be did as well for able for ascertain waiting caused the fire, and all reports on that not come out yet as to waiting caused the fire, but investigations to go on regarding this issue. I'll start with Dr. Moina on this fire issue now the State House.
Good morning again, Sir Leon. First of all, send me heartfelt condolences to the people we be actually affected by this fire accident in the State House. Quite recently we don't see a huge influx of fire incidents that will happen all over the place, and a precautionary call for we all. We all know say one of the most important cause, or one of the most predominant cause of fire, na electrical failure. And not to just State House, let us look back not too long ago, we get one way happened to Honorable Abdul Kabo. He also be born, and it be ascribed to low voltage, and that the electricity problem be done the fluctuate and do. Even the one way happen at Watalo, of course we know say people that lost their life. We also want to send condolences to the one and day. So as Sierra Leoneans, I go advocate that please we the levy host as much as possible put off all the electrical appliances, because sometimes they wouldn't think that so they happen person knocking this safe around, and then we see happen, so it become very disastrous. But again, I believe say if it don't happen at the number one house in the country when a status, sometimes we could take precautionary measures, because all this while, just like what you say in the introduction, Fire Force be there on Thursday, and they were talking about some of the causes of these things. Maybe they made it sweep them under the carpet, but now it don't happen a predominant place like that. I think say we need to take action. And I want to note that two key offices that we born now, the office of the Estuary Minister of Energy, when Dr. Kande Kole, and the press secretary, and also Dr. Kande Yungela and assistants, the all the offices born. And I will get in touch with some of the yesterday. The incidents if no, what really caused the fire, and that investigation they go on. So my concern now is how them people that are for go work this morning, who side they get for go, how they get for do, and then they handle very critical things.
So you think they go even able for go work today? Even the president, I'm not sure if he go able for go work. But in as much as in your own office not be affected, but this is a very serious issue.
This is a very serious issue. But also we also get state issues that for handle.
Absolutely.
We also get state issues that for handle. So it might be that they will be working from home. But again, like I say, we need to take precautionary measures, because not so for just there now. I'm talking about the general population. There's some area and they as lights cancel, some pull and it begins back. Some area and the electrification of the place they don't say, and some people they don't even know how for even handle them. You could see some fire accidents, it happen small. So that person don't even know how to put them out. Before you know it's in they happen, it don't big. And who knows? Look at what we happen at Watalo. The person in question, Sabi, one of the people that we be actually get involved. It's say at the end of the day, if you not be take the intervention of the community youth them, like more than almost host them for be done born. So you mean say the people that we actually they close to you, they are the first responders. So if fine for let we they get them community awareness them here of how we go for tackle in there. So if they happen, some far the way they catch not to water you put para. Some far in a sansan, some far in a dirty. Because if you put water para, especially if na petroleum product, it blaze. And people don't know these things. So we need for be very much alert. And mind you, the safety of everybody now you first get for them. If you want your safety, now you first always get for be conscious of your safety before that person can for help you. So you need for put precautionary measures.
Yeah, Doc, may I take you back to the incidents in State House. Yeah, State House, as you make mention, are the number one host now
the
country, and for make such an incident happen, they mean say there are things them they way wrong. We don't go wrong. One, was there a need for a renovation at State House? If you look at State House inside the building, the floor and other places now board. That's now one. Then somebody go tell you say perhaps State House done there for decades.
You know.
Not go through that kind of renovation where it's supposed for go to go.
Yeah.
Before ever this far incident can happen. Before the incident, was there a need for internal renovation of State House, not only for paint the outside and renovate outside of the
Okay, I remember say just it was 2 years ago or last year, then complete the west wing of State House where they can do a new infrastructure. I know good after that with the safety. But I sure say if you did do like a whole arm of office system, because you get for build offices, you get for put things them in place. I believe say then good or renovate some of them. I know good it. I know like see how the internal structure they. But of course for most of my office day, I see day, I see how they don't extend the place and they don't rent it. So like I say, it come back to we all. Sometimes we can make budget. Let's say for instance, we wanna take over this building. This building not there like I be we wanna take over them. There are lots of work we wanna do inside for make them for like BDs. This building be occupied by another institution. So you find out say sometimes the way you they come into a place for make them the way you want them, you get for cost you more. And you get for do things there. But sometimes even the costume of they do, it can be over bloated. If this stay also suppose like if I use this headphone now, if you ask one at the market value, they might tell you 2,015. But sometimes the person who do the procurement who can tell us say 5,000. And when you overprice, you find out that sometimes where Tem can now for let them do a overhauling, maybe for do auditing or something. Actually, they see somebody shake, they afraid say that they can't pull me waste now or that kind of thing. So for renovate State House at that point in time, waiting me see. I only saw the outside, the west wing we didn't do. I don't know if internally it was done. And for an old structure like that, they were part of an abode. You know, so definitely fire cage, all in the cage. Now that make most of the hostel where they can state where within abodus where the dog renovate now. You find out so they get some concrete elements in there. Because both if you see both cage, but all thing they go, nothing on the left.
Now, Mr. Sundu, looking at this particular issue that happened, and you know, left a lot of people with questions, especially the one that we don't know how status they're waiting. Is there a need for make status gets their own firefighters or fire station and extinguishers? Because when this incident happened, in as much as the fire force respond swiftly, we see a fire force vehicle where people let me they even point fingers at say, look at the fire force vehicle or engine where can put out the fire and some of those things. Is there a need for get station firefighters now a very key office like State House?
Yeah, I want to start, by like way me brother say, the fire incidents that we don't call.
So you can answer the question.
Yes, I will go there.
Just answer the question and then go to
at the card there. Say where you throw a question, you get a foundation, and this foundation here not a fire incident.
So is there a need?
There is a need, and if you look at my good governance program yesterday, I even talk about a whole State House don't expose itself. In other words, the seat of power, the distribution of power. Outside they appoint ministers, now they appoint energy ministers, minister of this. Then you see a whole State House not get even fire hydrants, you not get alarming machines, you not get fire machines with standby for me. now a big, blow to the whole, State House. I think say there is a need for answer to your question, and at that yesterday I put out because this don't expose that we State House, not even get, hydrant, not get fire alarming, because then and they imagine from 4, p.m. that fire don't begin start in that place. If there was fire alarming machine or extinguishers,
and as much extinguishers as possible.
These are the things we are talking about. Extinguishers are very little.
Yes, I put that kind of thing. Extinguishers. I don't just talk about waiting. For say a big State House, not get all them facilities, or if it is safe, how it be there for how effective it is yesterday for letting calm that fire. I mean Saturday that fire did down. A very disgraceful to a nation. So for me there is a need. You talk about the renovation. At the past, now CBD we all live. I see around side more like that 4th and 4th floor. I see painting and all that thing that they go, I don't know about the inside, because as we say now archaic building, the steps now boards, you don't go to that place there. Everything's about board. You will see the structure set up as a concrete, but when you go inside, now that kind of archaic system. And I remember once there was this minister of lands, housing and country planning, I think Dr. Sandy. They talk say they don't locate a place outside even the State House not fit for the Osanda. I remember that saying.
Yeah, I remember that discussion there.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, I always say in
so outside the State House fits for the if you know then at the center of the city. So the presidents for the go miles for
for me, I think you don't look at how the CBD don't congest. In those days when we put that place there, me and you we sabi, even the Paramount Hotel will be on that side. Now the defense, my name called defense. Now the hotel be
I know.
So and then when you look at that area, it don't for me, it don't congest.
It don't small.
It don't small. You go in a State House. You see PZ, people in the campus around,
the noise,
all of them side and day. So for me, I think this is not the same way we need for sit down now and plan we safe well. Or if we maintain that structure there, I think that entire structure there, then for able to see how they do proper, renovation or rebuild the structure back from don't take them up.
So
because
yes.
Before you ask the next question, I would suggest if you want to do rebuilding of that, State House get massive land. They get a big land, That's outside that garden there, where they can do the honorary thing for people every April. If we decide for rebuild, we rebuild from under.
That's right.
So that instead of we broke the structure so we can do other one, we can rebuild from under. Then when we reach to that structure there now, we can just continue with them and do them. Mind you, the initiative where I believe say the people that will build that place to be get. Where you go overseas, you find out that they build very light.
Yes.
If you want to carry a big structure, you can build the pillars then with cement. Then you can do corrugated sheets, or maybe you can use iron or anything and no more for just make the building go structure. But at that time, na board na be the thing with them they use. Even like there was a time I go England, I find out in London most of the use are bodos.
Sure.
And as it is now, most of the structure and then they renovate them with that modern thing where they go on. So you find out, let's say if you renovate them, if you renovate that bodos, instead of you get board, you get aluminium. Aluminium not the bond.
No.
Aluminium not the bond, because if you see no more A1 for begin for bond, the metal component they actually try for reduce that fire with them there. And mind you, we are in the 21st century. We are not like that way we be the trade. Just like what Mr. Sundu say, you can the State House, you receive virtually the whole of town. Me, if I did IPAM, if I map up that 5th floor or that 6th floor, I see the whole of it on.
On a building not too high past even the State House.
True. I see as far as Aberdeen.
Yes.
So you see say then thing and they fine for with the renovate and make them with structures. Even the parliament where we talk about, God forbid if anything happen at that parliament day, but couldn't go on. Because himself now old structure and I'm more of board and did it. So let's look at how best we can renovate and make it better. Because these are power places and Boku people and they go there and Boku things and they happen there. You never can tell.
Absolutely. Yes, Mr. Sondo, quickly.
And before we round up with this, a few weeks back I put out, something happened, I do a kind of write-up on an advice. You know, we role now for advocates, but also we see something where they have to draw their attention. I say, citizens, when leaving your home, make sure you switch off all your, main switch, even your offices. So for me, the cry for the cry with EDSA. This don't be a call now to the seat of power for say EDSA. The entire EDSA need overhauling. Because as I tell you, Mario, I did not host yesterday. Lights come, that moment we don't take now 5 times. It go and come, it go and come. Let's say you know then you host. And that kind of thing.
And EDSA no one day admit to the fact that in as much as Austin they born, perhaps not to them fault, but then self gets fault one way or the other. Because if lights they go and come, it might cause fire outbreak.
You're right.
One way or the other.
Now that's I tell you, like what me yesterday. Are they within 10 minutes, lights don't go and come 5-10. Then take an off finally. So it's like you get for ask even the engineers, the technicians, the way they in charge, are they doing it deliberately for undermine process? These are all called way, the need for freedom and overall the entire, because you get certain people in way that they contract. Perhaps do not even know exactly what to do, or they do an act of thing the women know. Because that don't cause a lot of problem for citizens, and more within the dries. A lot of housing, burning don't take place in this place. We need for the point finger now. For me, I don't campaign with this. Say, Lord begin sue EDSA na court, so that they go begin pay damages. Now that it don't go to the to the seat of power, then we look at and see investigation. They go out for what we know, but no more for a whole state house they not get a fire hydrant. Not get hydrant. Wait for the go pass go other side for go take water. A disgraceful. A whole state house not get extinguishers. We go able to overcome that kind of fire. A whole state house not get a fire engine. We also say now 5 safe standby, because that 5 they go able for contain. Don't see fire outbreak it can happen.
It happen at any time, and
you get 5%
perhaps then things and they be done day for years, and they not ever get fire outbreak. Perhaps they misuse those equipment, especially the fire extinguisher where they make mention of. I know one for believe say a whole state house go down day years without fire extinguisher. Perhaps people that don't take them for their own personal use, where they know say their fire incidents are not on their
anything possible.
I'll tell you, Mario. Yeah. So for me, Salon, now there you see people they purchase something. Doctor talk about procurement issues. Where me they talk say it's not about the price but quality. Let quality assurance be there. You go to a certain institution, I would say this tool they use, not in would they use. That's okay, I would say, because we are in the business. We know for quality assurance. But some man go the estimate where they give for that quality day, in fact now what they do, they collude, they go down to the lesser quality. These are all issues. So like when you talk, it's impossible. Then say they go down there, so you have to the case. But you look at State House, you look at Vice President's office, doctor talk about Parliament, you look at other institutions, even the defense, now look law court. So it gets major institutions in another area. Okay. Let them try for see how best they can able for create even an hydrant. Well, then these are they talk about Nasi zombie sewer ground. You see how they do them? They make sure they put hydrant there in case, because now public institutions get for public place. When you open them inside in case of fire outburst. If you not get fire out hydrant, we immediately go for respond to fire cases. No problem. So for me, this don't expose the State House itself. When are you the shape? Are you the key? Then you can now, think Apple now pass all man they cry for kind side.
Yeah, quick one, Mr. Sundu, before we move to the other topic. Another sad incident happened yesterday. Now the Waterloo axis. The same fire incident happened. Waiting sad about the whole issue now that there is a video where they circulate on social media. Somebody they inside the fire, they burn and not getting a way out.
I saw that thing. I don't know how I feel. I feel bad. Like what they say, the excuses are done too much. And this at the time we talk about, I take note of Doc in statement. I talk about sensitization. Don't sit there, me and the fire force man, we then bring kind of statistics. Now you be do that inside your day. A lot of things they we then self need for do. When you go now the fire force office, in fact, not pleasing. This now one thing back. Imagine a whole fighting office. Talk you there by the side. Where you they pass on that side, it's so archaic.
Even
so
that one in Aberdeen, the structure just day.
Where you they pass, you see the machine they pack. You understand? Let we take we self serious. And as much as we they live with more than time, let they live with more than equipment.
Yeah.
It's very important.
So now the officers they need for be blame or now
I'm talking about
the issue of them not having the subvention for carry out their activities.
But they put out budget every year.
They give them budget.
Internal Affairs, and then they in charge. The Ministry of Internal Affairs, now they in charge of all anything and they. But for say, oh no, boy, pitiable. It's not fine for talk back. Any side you go within, you go Aberdeen, you look at the place. It's sorry for see.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, more move to another topic quickly. And as around Jala University campus Mokonde, tragic incidents happened there as well. Also, one female student, where they, according to reports, a student of Jala University, then found and dead. They don't already die near Indian Temple around the campus area. And of course, this incident happened over the weekend as well. And, we don't try to reach out to the communication person for Jala University, but it will get onto them. But this has been the issue. They'll not be able to identify the person at the moment where the incident happened, but we only know a female where they attend Jala University, and the side where they found in the body, the road around Indian Temple, according to reports. And the way how the person dressed, they tell say perhaps a day na in room they sleep or na somebody will then take from sleep or whatnot. But as they make mention, investigation they carry on. But this is the issue. A female student from Jala University was found dead around this particular place now, Mokonde campus. And Doc on this.
Jala na my hometown, actually, that they are coming from Mokonde, and where incidents like this can happen, it can be very sad. But when you go around Mokonde campus, now one of the most isolated places you can think of, very quiet campus, you hardly get movement in and out. The security like from the security post to the campus itself, it's somehow a distance. So for that kind of thing to happen, the first people that will have to answer them for question should be the security guards on duty. Because how come somebody, just like what you mentioned, somebody the way we see the person dressed, say either she was sleeping or maybe he come out. But if you come out, Jala after 7 p.m. for you enter inside it's difficult to. Especially that Mokonde campus. I'm not say Bo campus, but of course it is around the highway and stuff. But that Mokonde campus, it's not easy for let somebody access them. Again, a worrying because we look at the security of everybody. Jala Mokonde just like FPC, na residential campus. So everybody is there, lecturers are there, administrative and supporting staff are there and everything. So it means we for heighten the security apparatus within that institution there. If we not do it will be very, very much derogatory, and it will be very much problem for we at the end of the day. Because if, let's say for instance, you as a parent, you don't send your picking go Mokonde, you expect it's supposed to be safe. It's supposed for them in a conducive learning environment. Sideway, at least if we're able for learn and concentrate. I can always tell people that anybody will go Mokonde campus, your concentration span again for be very high.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna really distract you.
Yeah.
Where money left in a road, they go to IR, go plant potato, you harvest, you cook, you eat, and you find out say even most of the students as they say exam done so they only on Cambo, because the campus of itself is somewhere where you not go on for the.
Okay.
It is so lonely. So it's a very problematic situation, and as something we I believe say a thorough investigation for be done. Again, it's worrying because we look at the safety not just of the students but of everybody. If that kind of thing they happen, so and we know salon where incidents investigation they go, and after 1-2 months or 1-2 weeks, just not they don't forget about that and they don't move on to another story. But this is something that we should be very careful about.
Okay, quick one, Mr. Sundu.
Yes, I think saying I called for concern. But me look at yesterday way I see the write up, and then I see the individual, passerbys and then raise the alarm for say somebody denier. But I look at on a weekend this happen. But me want for look at then small cultism where they within.
Okay.
something, even though
Then
investigation,
campism.
then campaigns,
Yeah.
and like getting stuff in there, you see torturing in certain things. I don't want for preempt the investigation or prejudice, whatever they around that. But law begin look at certain thing. For me, students, when you go on the other side and they go for what you go for. And even if you go out, know the type of people the way they live with and how you they affiliate yourself. Just like we doc say, the last day I come on Mokondi, I get my own brother the way they lecture they within that place they look safe because lecturers and they and a senior lecturer, you understand? Just like we they talk. For let you see, me I can come out safe a worker within the campus. I they go, you are safe.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me, this is not a big surprise, and I call for concern. So. And I see within the write-up, they talk about more security measures, more especially within the Indian temple, because they isolate themselves. They far, so that then get for look at all of them stuff then they.
Yeah.
And also, if they do investigations, make sure they involve students.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation.
Okay. Before we take the calls inside the program, make we quick one. Look at an issue. We get to do it. Over 100 youth man them now Monitor community over the weekend they embark on a community cleaning exercise, and this move, according to them, for make the community clean and healthy. Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya be the part of the cleaning exercise and put this report together.
This cleaning a youth community cleaning this. Like we program and we at the markets. So man everything at the goal side we all arrange out for moment cleaning. And because we see how the community they don't dirty, we see the bobo they now them masada over there. They take dirty, can put an environment place there, corner them people in place there, we know they grief for that, they get complain too much. So we could devote to mind for the clean. We try to count care for laying blood for we. Program progress all for women and clean. But we'll not be getting material, we'll not be getting no tools for doing anything. But we need support. Yes, we need support because not to wait you don't get that. We go so the kite for go buy material, you man and Boko pass 600,000 man. So we need the people that support, the minister or the president, anyone. For we get support, for we get material. Tricycle, we not get anything. So not the money no go for so we buy material, so you man and need something that we done. Yeah, we need help because this program will take them. Because we see things that they go lapses. The youth man that they see things that they go wrong at the village. That they gather the youth money, then they use on at the village. So we born at the village, grab with love and oneness. Because they say you born at village, you will do something for the village. And we don't come out as people that they see. You go out, they all come out. Nobody not doing anything. But do they beg the big one then among talk. We need them advice, but we need them for help. We don't need money. We need the tools them who they work with, make them come on board for help with. And we do an continuation.
Because we don't take more than 1 month to for come with money together. For now, we start begin to benefit towards the community. So now that make we come with the initiative say we do the cleaning so every first Saturday each month and last Saturday each month, every first and last Saturday. It will continue. So we need help from government, from 3,000 to mayor. We honorable with chairman, our community, for them come on board for help we. So we will continue with this thing every day and every first and last Saturday. As for now, we motivate them. Because now they we tools them, now they put you under the gutters them for clean the gutters them. So need to sit down. We look say yes, the community they go badly dirty, then they throw it dirty na the church them, na the mosques them, na the junction them, and inside people and surrounding and compound, even the environment, all side dirty day by bag. So we decide say we the youth them, we the car into one, then we try for clean the community and maintain them. The community go achieve cleanliness, we go fight for less sickness now they because the dirty also they impact sickness na the community because the bobo them now where they go take dirty them from various hosts them now junction in the Kale farm they put on a gutter where drainage where rain go come we not go get better drainage and now we don't see say now the whole they modernize dirty box and all they but tricycle and the tricycle are not sufficient for the community. There they cry to the mayor and the government let them help the community more return community for tricycle them then we say go help for clean the community for avoid sickness them.
Well, that's not the voice of some youth them now the Mornington community where they talk about one quick cleaning exercise where they embark on as we for keep the place clean and healthy the community and then they talk to Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. We'll open the phone line now and take some calls 079-994-993 now the number we get to first caller on the phone. Hello.
Morning, and I from Central.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, first of all, the State House don't long overdue for another place. If you look at our Freetown set up, almost all embassies they would be within the central business district. They're all the common area. And when we don't travel, honestly, we don't go. The office of the president, 99 residents, Ghana, Nigeria, America, British, wherever you go, who they can take today, brand kind of money can go even take. They could just that business, central business district, they would traffic, block outside just because of one person. As Sundu that was a plan. Wait and this day, them in the plan for a new State House. That State House, they don't long overdue. And I read doctor, they say, can you kill your office burn? But I give them post now, this is very personal assistant, we say, can you kill your office, they're not born at all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. 079994993, now the number for call inside the show and make your contribution. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we don't discuss range of issues. We get Johnny on the phone. Hello.
Hello, preciously precious.
Yes, good
How are
morning.
you?
Fine.
I think we need a transformative plan, infrastructure transformative, both the administrative and political, institutions, the infrastructure. They don't like not to really decide na the thing. Because look at Pennsylvania Avenue in America, Washington, now then the White House there, right? And inside town, now people street and they pass.
Oh, we don't lost Johnny. 079994993, now the number for call inside the show and make your contribution regarding the topic that we don't discuss this morning. Hello.
Yeah, precious. Good morning.
Yes, your name outside the call from.
I like the call from Andres Paul.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, actually, I want to clap for Mr. Sundu for being at the middle of the road and speaking the truth. Actually, State House, as other people and don't say, they don't overdue in that area there. And I also like for follow or subscribe to the professor where they talk about briefing. Yes, we don't follow markets are briefing in such a way that all the bad things them, we don't induct them and then left all the good things them, like the pan sally and all the good things them. Briefing cow tight road and the cow they get in tight road and a window place and then the board also where they get to so Kalamakatara area again. But if SLPP government have been any developmental agenda and government, like how the other government they don't do, the vice president, the foreign ministry, then step for them to short and put the State House in a state where people go advance along, this the place skyscraper and then they are sophisticated and technology as within the century way technology they improve. So but this government they don't care, they just care for ride big motors, thief money and then
you get proof of what they say. You need forget proof. Rather than that, use such words, please.
It's all over the place. All over the place.
You don't have proof, so that's 079994993, and the number for call and make your contribution. Or you talk with facts and evidence. Yeah, please. We get another caller on the phone. Hello.
Yeah, Pressure. Good morning.
Yes, your name was the call from.
Anamta, I do cross line. I make
okay. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much. I'm glad when you caught this man, the border, I like how. Mr. Let me be maybe you aside. It is very important point. See, this State House, to be honest, to do what you and ability. That will be clear. You don't take your president, it become the inconvenience with the court of people. Me, I go out and lonely. Believe me, President, that's all about. People, before the president can run block on a pass amongst minutes. You know, so like community, let me think now, what is happening? So now, I will tell you this, wake up call. Now go bring council, wake up call. Let the president you consider saying the State House, let me investigate it for you. If the when they get like change, the point that they don't move.
Okay.
They move good out the child. Never see them. Look at American embassy. That means to be near there. They don't think for nothing American embassy move. They don't say go which American embassy move. So move here. Thank you, my sister. I know the guy from Lake Saloon. People will jubilate. Then they are with fire. The born. Can you imagine? Il est grand, il est c'est un peu pas bon, dit ça. Precious, me, I'm afraid you won't continue to go for politics.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 079-994-993. The number for call inside the show and make your contribution. Well, we get Padauda on the phone. Hello.
Good morning, Precious.
Good morning, sir.
The call from Dwazako.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I laugh where I hear about the proof. Now, so one time, Honorable Tower, Honorable Gabriel, then go report to ACC. Then say that with Parliament where we did the corruption and make crowd. ACC say, well, when I bring the proof, bring proof instead of them go investigate. They say, when I bring proof, the man then go, they marginalize them, then talk, do bakuti about them. Later on, they would don't know what thing they been talk for say, not true. When the clerk of Parliament been done prove to we what they man they be talk. I mean, if then they talk about corruption these days, mommy, no office no day. I mean, every year the Auditor General report they come out. They what they come on and then places then they. So I mean, let's go. They forget about proof when somebody say.
No, Padauda, you know what kind of platform and talk anything and then you not get proof. If you want me to do another platform, but this platform, you must talk with evidence, facts and evidence.
Okay,
carry on, sir.
Okay, now Epic Radio, but I mean for say the Auditor General report where they come out every year. Now one proof that they. Anyway, let's forget about Andy. That State House in move one from Usai the way people they talk. Where Pakaba been count. I don't know if in been for security reason, you not go sit down at that State House there. Usai been there, it been in law, now then been in office. So I don't know why people still fast in communal host, block traffic, do all kind of havoc, only for State House, even time, block traffic, do all kind of things for go back to the law. Let them make them that way.
Thank you. 07999949993. Make this clear again, please. When they call inside Epic Morning Show, whatever you say, you just take your time and use the right words. This is a media platform. I will not go tolerate people coming and pointing fingers at people. We don't, please. 07999949993. Yes.
Yeah, good morning, Epic Radio.
Yeah.
Ignatius Brookfields.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we need to look at solution than problem. Yeah, and the panelists there over, they don't discuss most of my opinion. We they try to address the situation. Maybe let not repeat, they will put things in place. The first question I will ask, because I believe there must be an estate officer will be assigned to that particular location. And the second question, if you don't do work for the assess the equipment the way they did, for the assess the situations of every other thing what they do, that's the thing. And later, we they complain say wage bill. So if we need to forget all those people employed, they add to the wage bill. And these are professionals who will get for run those systems. So let us look at solution rather than just pointing fingers. These are all billing we don't say, like one of the panelists will say. Now we get for look at where we will bring innovations inside and solve the problem. Otherwise, government can the same thing will repeat. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll take a few more calls and wrap up the show this morning. 079-994-993. Now the number for call inside the show this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello. Your name outside the call form. You need to sound well on the phone. Hello. 07999949993. We're not able to continue with that call. Maybe take a few more calls before we wrap up. Hello.
Good morning, Epic.
Your name outside the call form.
Lamin Samuel Koyaso.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this idea of maintenance culture in this country is really lacking. The burning of State House don't show me that. You don't believe State House for common outside the show. It can still do it, and then go to maintain them with time. And for don't know say this building don't see, especially like the electrical system. That, for example, now Stadium 9 in the renovate so. What when in the renovate now because they don't too say. And that is everything in the investor so that because people are saying what are at this standard. If you've been left to reach the alone and normal, pass something happen and before we think say this year no don't do follow makeup. Now we get maintenance cost on our system. That's that state house. Then for the maintenance, it's not every 10 years, 20 years, then do an overhaul of everything. That will be better.
Okay.
That we should wait till past disaster happen before we remember say this really don't say really not relocate ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. Take 2 more calls and wrap up the show this morning. 079 994 993. Now the number for call on the show. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Cole Farm.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Anti-Precious, I see the vex this morning.
I'm not a vex, so I'm okay.
No, but it seems like you're the vex.
No, come on, why for vex? Just make your points, yeah?
The nice question asked me why you for vex. But let me tell you something. The truth, when the man talk about big, we always see them. That's the honest truth. I'm done with that. Thank you.
079994999. You know what? Tell me how to react, please. Now me this the ship, yeah, and I know what they do. Hello, your name outside the call from.
This is Noah from Kisi.
Yes, go ahead.
Now, media ethics you teach them, they're not blame them. Anyway, so the bottom line, this is now just a wake-up call to the government of Australia. Let them prioritize the fire force services. Then a personal advice to everybody in Australia that everybody buy extinguisher for yours. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We're not able to take any more calls inside the show. I want to establish again that the views of callers, not the views of Epic, but in as much as that's not the case, we're not going to allow person for use any kind of word. We always be talking at this platform say, where you want to say what you say I'm in a constructive manner. The choice of words we use is very important that we own platform. You know, say other media platform, then perhaps someone that they follow can give you the chance for do whatever. But here, we are very professional. I'll start with Mr. Sundu as a way of wrapping up.
Yes, I want to tell the caller and thank you, but I want to start with, somebody we all time I expect a very greater, idea with the age. Talk about Auditor General's reports year in, year out. I don't say this. Auditor General's reports where they come out. Now for brain cam, mishap, think the way not correct and think the way for means we big money, means they don't eat that money. Perhaps now documentations, lapses and the like. I want for talk. I commend the person to talk about solutions rather than problem. This is what we are sitting here for profile solutions. We talk say the state house, in need, for make the renovate them and do some stuff. We recommend say at least let there be fire machines standby. We go there within that CBD and for vice president's office, even the parliament. We get the ONS office, then the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the big office and they within that area. So we need that kind of thing there. The other person talk about maintenance culture. This is now one of the things we Sierra Leone. Anything we talk about, we can see something new. But by the time they realize, we will not get that maintenance culture. That is fact. Now they begin put some kind of stuff in action. The other person talk about the fire force for the rebrand. Now that's exactly what they talk. Fire force. Do you call on the internal affairs ministry? Let fire force be a priority because we don't see the role we don't play over the years. And the fire hydrants them. Let them be in a certain side because Guma, we see what happen that day. Me I be there with him. You can imagine some side and they lock safe. Pass them for plead on auto. Law seem to be state house safe. Now within that kind of area, the fire disaster take place. Pass to begin go plead to people and where they in charge. It's wrong. So let certain area get fire hydrants. Then I go last for tell the last clip where you make where then youth man they galvanize themselves. Make sure say they keep the area and then community clean. This is what we are saying. When something they happen, me for me now one post way they against that with them puller Saturday cleaning, that monthly cleaning. We look at Freetown Marion, a very very dirty at this point. And within that person they talk about then clean salon. What do they do now? If they go take dirty for Marion, they can't go left and to Dr. Tonya, Dr. Moina. Where they take to Dr. Moina, they can make area where they miss streets. As we talk about this youth and development, I mean they clean my streets. If I'm not cleaner, okay. Yes, even the Saturday would come off and wash the state house. If you see them can pack dirty, pass you get for call people and back for so I can't take
Okay.
them. So do you the city mayor? We don't see them trash, when they're around.
Okay,
But
thanks.
they need for improve on the claiming.
Thank you, Mr. Sundu.
I don't want to make statement at police all for this thing where you just talk so. Anyways, I would like to tell all the callers thank you for the call. At least today is the program very solemn.
Mhm.
We talk about very critical issues that we get very solemn undertone. But as Sierra Leoneans, let us be mindful. A lot of things when they happen, you get the first response for happen. If you see them, something happen and you host before people can you say for solve them. So as much as possible, let's try. If we the left use, put off your electrical appliances. Make sure say if you they use gas, no get small picking around where they use them, because then the back can be another cause of fire.
Yeah.
And even them perfume them where we can left around. Some perfume they, if you see no more for them, they explode.
Yeah.
And then we get other people that we then believe say we then want dispose of dirty pass and burn them. We get for minimize how they use it, because mind you, all over the place we get electric cables, we get electric wires, and all of these are just forces where they happen to. To the institution of Jola, please take the safety of everybody very serious. We know that place they for be very calm and very, very easy for let somebody able for access. Very quiet campus. Let this not come on a reputation we don't get all this while to be very sustainable. And finally, I would like to say, please, all Sierra Leoneans, let's go out there, let's work for the interest and development of Sierra Leone. I want grace alone get. If you see we sit down salon well, but we not get that one. No. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, one of
we'll wrap up now.
Yeah, the caution
Mr.
we the
Sundu.
caution citizens. I would like let them know say media gets ethic. And this is the professionalism. You don't just sit down, you cast a shot against people who you not get it proof. So when they talk, you don't select, you watch the way they use. Now professionals they care. For the same word, a lot of people they listen, not to hear no more overseas because the program they online,
program they go far and wide.
Let people
It's
they moderate.
global.
The one way they moderate the program. We say for see there. Mario later check me. Go tell me say don't do this, don't go this. They nine the stare. So please let's be mindful with our words. We don't care lemon who grab who can't sit down people who abuse people. It's not good.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sundu, Solomon Sundu, Executive Director for Be Found, and also Dr. Victor Moina for joining the show this morning. And all this we get inside the Epic Morning Show for this Monday morning edition. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder, we always give you technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soisi say we make una see live on Facebook. And to CD and the rest of the guys in our Slick Television Control Room, thank you so much for putting us live on TV. The producers of the show, Nafatma Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, where we go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George signing out.